everybody. Super Sandhu and Super Sunday go hand in hand. Not so Super Sandhu. I don't know. I'll leave that to you to decide. Welcome, everybody. This is Fandusa. I'm Tommy. Yes, at my usual location for today, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow. I've got to move around. I'm on the move. Because we know we don't stand still. It's a bit like the T20 league. If you stand still, you get caught out. If you stand still, you get run out. You got to keep moving in life, people. There's a message in cricket. It's deeper than just people hitting bats and balls around. No, there's life lessons in this sport. Bigger things, people. That's what we're doing. And we're doing it courtesy of our good friends at PayTM First Games. Thank you, PayTM, for making this happen. They're a great fantasy cricket app. And it's a lovely way to play along with the game, even if it's not your team playing along. You can just put a fantasy team together. Lots of prizes, lots of money available as well if you're playing really well on PayTM First Games. All you got to do is download the app. Hello to all the people watching around on social media, as always. YouTubers, Instagrammers, and Facebookers that are following the Bharat Army. Thank you. We've got two games to talk about today. Lots to talk about, so we're going to keep whizzing, keep moving. Today, so Rajasthan Royals versus the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Okay, and then later we've got the Delhi Capitals taking on Punjab. Feels like Punjab only played like 10 minutes ago. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day of cricket because yesterday was anything to go by. Mumbai against Chennai. One of the best games of the tournament so far. We had lots of pre-match talk right here. Lots of fighting talk. Lot of this, lot of that, going both ways. But ultimately, Mumbai Indians winning yesterday. Thanks to Kieran Pollard. One-man show. Wow. There was nothing, my Punjabi anchor, there was nothing Polla about Pollard, was there? Huh? Nothing bhola, you'd say in Hindi, wouldn't you? Nothing bhola about Pollard. He was tonking the balls. He got 50 off of 17 balls, 87 off 37 deliveries. I mean, amazing. So we just know what the power of one great player can do in a team and how the effects of that can ripple through into success. So let's see if that's going to happen today. We've got Anuj representing Rajasthan and Nitish representing the Sunrisers. It's the battle of the bottom. Maybe many of you have battled with your own bottoms. Maybe you're battling with your bottoms right now. It's a Sunday morning. I don't know what happened last night. Maybe let's not go there. Let's talk about this game and what's going to happen because they are battling around in their end of the table. Let's start with Rajasthan. Anuj, so close in the last game, but we're starting to see that top order getting some runs. You know, there's some optimism there, isn't there, Anuj?
I mean, surely because of the, changing pair in the opening section, if you see, Jaiswal firing with Josh Butler. We saw, some glimpses of Yashasvi Jaiswal in the last game. But I guess we were going good. I mean, in 9 overs, we were 90 odd for 2. And there was a time that, 180 and 200 was on the cards. But, what is happening with us from last 2 to 3 years that our middle order is not, performing. But still, I believe that Josh Butler showed some sort of glimpses. He scored 42 odd, not in a quick time, but a positive approach, I would say. The solidity that we want with the top 3, that is Sanju Samson, Yashasvi Jaiswal, and Josh Butler. But the consistency will be the key here because obviously we didn't finish well in the last game, but at least a positive sign for us is that our opening partnership finally fired. So that what I believe was the only positive point for us from the last game because Mumbai Indians basically make the mockery of our bowlers, if you see. So it's kind of a positive sign for us in the opening department. But as I said, consistency will be the key for Rajasthan if they want to qualify for the playoffs.
I agree. And now is that time, which is why I think generally here on Fandusa, we're just hearing the passion coming through a lot more because things are getting serious now. It's time to perform. But you touched on the big names. You've got some big names on your side. Miller, Butler, Samson, Morris. These are people that are going to go down in the Cricket Hall of Fame forever. So why are you sitting at 7th?
See, I mean, obviously it's about, clicking at the right time. I believe, the Rajasthan management, or we can say, Josh Butler, Chris Morris, and, Sanju Samson, all these players are big names, but they need to perform. Every day is a new day. And that's where I believe Rajasthan is lacking. You can see, with Josh Butler of it, if you see against the series against, India, he was not in his groove. That's why I guess, from last 2 to 3 months, if you see his international performance was also not up to the mark. That's what is happening with him. Chris Morris, if we talk about, he hasn't played for South Africa from 2019. So no international experience from last 2 to 3 years. So, these things basically count when you are, basically making action in this kind of format. And that's where I believe these big names are basically performing in bits and pieces, not in a consistent form. So I believe that somehow groove they need it badly, whether it is Josh Butler, Sanju Samson, or Chris Morris. If we talk about, I guess it's kind of the international experience or the recent form that's basically lacking with the Rajasthan Royals. If we talk about in this season.
Okay, there you go. So we want to see the improvements. Let's have a look at your predicted 11. This is what we think the Royals are going to be serving up as their 11 that are going to come out on the pitch today. Tell me what you see there, Anuj. Does that fit with everything you're just saying there?
I believe Shivam Dube should be rested or maybe dropped, I guess, because last time, if you see, the momentum was with us, but he played a knock of 35 or 31. I guess that's where we basically, somehow lost the way, when it comes to the attacking part, if I talk about. Apart from it, I just want, in place of Shivam Dube, Mahipal Romro, if he can fit into this side, because I was also saying last time as well, but he was not into the scheme of things. But apart from it, it's pretty much the same side. I just want Mahipal Romro in place of Shivam Dube. Apart from it, pretty much the same side.
Okay, lovely. Couple of little changes. That's what it's about. This is where you get to play selector, you get to play team predictor, and we play along with the team with PayTM first games. Download the app. Download the app. It's free. Just have a little play. Have a little play around the app. See if it's your kind of thing. I love it. Thank you, Anuj. Moving on to your opponents, Sunrisers Hyderabad. Hey, Nitish, man, big news. Warner out, Kane Williamson in. Is that a good move?
Yes, in the previous show, I started off with this statement only that we need Williamson as the captain of the team, and thankfully, I'm a pretty optimistic person, and they have listened to me, the management, and they have taken a right call. And welcome King Kane. I think now the pain would be gone, so it is a really good move. Actually, see, the man, he took his team to the World Cup finale in ODIs. Now they are into the Test Championship final as well. So I think he deserves that recognition yet again in the IPL as well. Warner, of course, nothing taking away from him. He has done so much good for the team. He has done so wonders for the team. From last 5 years, we are qualifying for the playoffs, and we have won in 2016 as well. So credits to him. He has done so good. But unfortunately, he's not clicking in this tournament. Nothing is going in his favor. Whatever he's trying is, it has given disappointment only to fans like us. So I think that this is a good move, and cricket doesn't. It's modern day cricket. It doesn't belong to the sentimental people. You cannot play with sentiments. You have to take some tough calls, I think, and I think it's a decent move. I'm not saying that we will qualify for the playoffs or the fortune will overturn, in a snap. But yes, there is positivity, and it's a fairly good move. I'm just saying that.
I say you're basically there's no point getting emotional about this. Oh, Warner's out.
Oh yes,
Williamson in. It's got to be done. It's a fast game.
Yeah,
it's time to make some changes. I used this comparison yesterday. I think it still stands. It's like speed dating. You're just moving from table to table. It's like, listen, it's not working out. I've got to go try out what's over there. I'm on a time pressure. My mum's on my case. She wants me to get married. It's not you. It's me. I've got some issues to deal with. That's just how I was at speed dating. But maybe some of you cats are a bit cooler than that. Look at you lot. Look, I feel like me and your dad are the only ones that are beardless. It's 3 beards for the price of 1. It's like I did a copy and paste there, copy and paste, a copy and paste. There you go. Buy 1, get 2 free. That's the deal we're doing today on beards here on Fan Dusra, everybody. Brilliant. Okay, sorry. What we saying? We're in the middle of talking to you. So you were saying, Nitish, yes, of course, they've done these changes. I wonder whether making a change like that, Warner out, Williamson in, does that send ripples of, oh my, we're a bit all over the place, to the other teams, or does that send, hey, we are restructuring and we're going to get you? Because you've had some close shaves, but it's just not going your way. So is this saying to everybody else, watch out, here we come?
See, as I already said, I'm not saying that we're gonna be the champions again this time only. But as like CSK in the previous season, they were not clicking. Everything was going against them. In previous season as well, actually, we were quite lucky to get into the playoffs, I would say, because we had many injury problems last time as well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar out as this time as well. Mitchell Marsh not available. He was injured in the previous season as well. So, but due to some individual brilliance in the team from Jason Holder specifically, then Williamson in parts and Warner as well, we managed to get over the line and we managed to get into the top 3 as well. But this time, I think that problem got exposed. The main problem is the middle order, I think. And of course, in the previous game, our bowling also got exposed. Only Rashid Khan looked like the bowler to get some wickets. He got 3 wickets. So I think those problems were lurking from a long time. And right now, sometimes you have to address the elephant in the room. And I think that elephant got really big. Nobody was addressing. And I think that was the major cause that we are struggling right now. So many people are saying that Warner needs to be backed up. We are not throwing him out of the team, to be fair. So it's not like we may not see him in this match because he's struggling with his form, but he will be in our team. He's one of the highest run getters the highest run getter for us. The best player by far, maximum 50s in IPL he has. So yes, he is the man. He has done it for us for a long time. And we are with him. Williamson, of course, is the captain and he will play proudly under him.
Yeah. So I like what you're doing there. And I know you can tell again, everything in my life is relationships. You can tell what kind of guy Nitish is when you're breaking up with him. He'll stay friends with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, hey, all of them are.
Listen, there's no problem here, okay? It's all right, Warner. Okay, we can still be cool. I'll still send you a birthday card, maybe a little Diwali present, just to say, hey, we're cool, but I'm moving on. Is what you're saying, right?
My funda for life is this: life is very short, and and anybody can run into anyone in life, and I can have any problem in my life, and the other person or my ex can have a problem in life, so I can help, or she can help me in any point of time. So that is the thing. That is what I'm trying to make.
Surprise! We've got all your exes here today. Let's bring out the girls. Nobody kidding. Like, no, I got a wife and kid now, Tommy. Don't talk about that stuff. All right, no trouble for you. Let's look at your predicted 11. These are the players, not the exes. Let's have a look at your Hyderabad 11. Look like this, Nitish. Like that? Do you like what you see?
Yes. So So yes, I think David Warner, Jason Roy. I may not see Jason Roy today. I would like to see Jason Holder in the team today, to be fair, because we need to strengthen our middle order. But even if Jason Roy comes in, it will be a good move. But I think Vridhiman Saha can come back into the team to go to the top order and maybe open with Bairstow. I'm still confused about it. And the pitch today would be on the slower side. And Rajasthan specifically, they struggle against the spin. They are struggling in this tournament against the spin. So we might see another spinner. We might see, if not Holder, we might see either Rahman, or we might either see Nabi in the team as a spearhead spinner. So that's my thing. Or we might see Abhishek as well in place of Siddharth.
You got options.
Yeah, many
hi
options.
To Anmol. Hi to Yuvraj. Hello to everybody who's messaging. I think that's everybody important. Anmol and Yuvraj only. There you go. Welcome. Thank you for your lovely comments into the show. Keep them coming in as well. We'd love to hear from you guys. Lots of people saying Warner might be dropped. Lots of hype around it. I love it. These are all theories. This is Fan Dusra. Yeah. This is where real fans talk about the game. Right, let's have a look at your top picks, boys. This is for the first game. Rajasthan versus Sunrisers. Anuj, tell me first of all, who are you picking from Rajasthan? Sanju or Joss?
I believe both of them have to fire if Rajasthan has to, make it big in this tournament, and especially against the Hyderabad today. Because, Hyderabad has been down and out for about 6 to 7 matches now. So it's now up to our team that, they finally can consolidate on the, on the Hyderabad team who is sitting at the bottom of the table. So I want Sanju Samson to fire. I want Josh Butler to fire. Maybe, I mean, I'm a supporter of that. Both these players should open. Maybe Jaiswal come at 3, but I'm a big fan of these two opening the innings. I also said this last time, but I mean, they just want. I mean, the Rajasthan management want that. Maybe Sanju Samson has been playing for a long time now for Rajasthan Royals for at number 3. So maybe they are, kind of persisting with him. But for me, Josh Butter and Sanju Samson will be the go-to man for the Rajasthan Royals today.
Okay, he's going with both top picks. I'll take both of them. I'll take 2 of them. Who would you pick on your side of things, Nitish? Would you go Bairstow or Williamson?
Okay, so I think the pick of the day is Williamson only. He's the captain. I think he should shine today with a win. He should make a statement that we are back. And of course, after this victory, I'll put my hands on Anuj's shoulder that yes, we are back on same points 4-4. So let's see. That's the pick for the day. Williamson.
We'll see. All will be revealed. All will be revealed very soon. We're moving over to the next game. And Yatharth is here. Well done, Yatharth. You managed to join us. Good to see you. You didn't bring your beard out today, Yatharth. No beard for you.
Am I audible?
Yeah, now you are. I said no beard. You haven't got a beard. Have you ever had a beard, Yatharth?
I got this before the season started, but to be superstitious, last time I didn't have a beard and my team went on to the finals. So this time again, I just shaved off my beard so that my team goes to the final and clear the finish line.
Yeah, right. You liar. You've never had a beard in your life. Look at that baby smooth face. There's not one hair that's ever come through that skin. That skin looks like a 5-year-old. It's no, good luck. See, these are the traditions. These are the things that real fans do. Right, this is it. Yatharth versus my man, Ankur. This is the Battle of the North. Okay, that's what we're doing. I feel like I should turn everything to a song. There's no North songs. North, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Sorry, guys. I'm embarrassed myself. Yatharth, let's start with you. Let's start with Yatharth. Okay, steady performance with the bat. We've seen Prithvi Shaw, we've seen Shikhar Dhawan building momentum. That's a nice opening partnership.
Indeed it is. If we get a stable start in every match, I think we have 50% job done. When your openers, they don't even lose a single wicket in the power play and give you a steady start, like Prithvi Shaw did, smashing 25 runs in the first over. I think that kind of performance just set the tone for the team. And if we are right up there, again, just setting up the tone by even if we not lose such wicket, because I think Punjab is in a lot of pressure. They desperately need 2 points. So if we get a stable start, if we bat first and if we show some intent right from the beginning, I think we can put Punjab on the back foot, and then we have power hitters right till we bat deep. So I think with the likes of Shimron Hetmyer, Rishabh Pant, and even Marcus Stoinis for thing, I think we will be comfortably putting up a good score. So for openers, it is very important that they give us a stable start.
Okay. Tell me about Stoinis, what you see when you see Stoinis, Yatharth, because incredible player, handy with the bat and the ball. We know, when Pollard came out yesterday, what he can bring. If Stoinis is firing with the bat and the ball in the way that he can, it can change everything. One player.
Exactly. That is why the team management is backing him, because lots of fans are just commenting that that Stoinis might drop because Chris Brooks is a better bowling option. But for me, if you remove someone like Stoinis, you will just remove the team balance, because Stoinis brings both bat and ball with the side. We see how valuable he was in the previous season. Scoring 30 runs in the last over against Punjab. If you all remember, I think that was a spot on game. I think that is the Stoinis with the bat, and he has a golden arm. He can just buy you some wickets whenever the team is in problem. So for me, Marcus Stoinis is the X factor in the side. He can really change a side. He can be a match changer for a side. So for me, dropping Marcus Stoinis is dropping like a winning momentum.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. He's a game changer. Let's have a look at your predicted 11 then, Yatharth. This is who we think you guys are going to serve up. I'm sure you'll have something to say on this. Is that how you think? Well, it's pretty much as we've said. Is it Yatharth?
Yes, exactly. This side is a perfect. I don't think anything to just change the momentum, winning momentum. Yes, I might remove Lalit Yadav in place of Amit Mishra. Lalit Yadav didn't did anything wrong, but the thing is that Amit Mishra is a more mysterious bowler. He has got 155 wickets with him, so I think we would be needing his experience in the side. And if even if Amit Mishra is not fit, Lalit Yadav can give you the thing with bat. We bat till 8 when Lalit Yadav plays. So for me, either one plays, either Lalit Yadav plays or Amit Mishra. Both are capable enough for buying us wickets. And if we take in someone like Lalit Yadav, he can provide us with the bat. So for me, either Lalit Yadav plays or Amit Mishra.
Okay, one of them, not both of them. All right, let's cross over to Punjab. Oh, Jack, Fatte Punjabi.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah. Good. Confidence has got to be sky high for Punjab right now. They're seen as a team to fear because you don't know what's going to happen on the day. How are you feeling?
Absolutely. I mean, 1 against 2 of the most important sides of the IPL. Last game was absolutely spick and span, and then this one again. I'm very, very confident because we've been beating the good teams in the side. When it comes to the Rajasthan, all the others not so great with them a lot. But when it comes to the actual bigger teams, then yeah, absolutely. And Delhi's having great run, so I'm really excited to look at the match today.
So what is this, Uncle? Is this the start of things to come, or is this just a flash of Punjab brilliance and then it's gone? It's like a comet that just whizzes past. Like, oh, there it goes. Oh, it's gone. We'll see.
I think it's for the things to come, especially with the name change, fortune change, and all as well. I'm pretty confident that we'll make it to the playoffs this year.
Okay. Now, new players to be excited about. Harpreet Brar. He set the bar really high.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, and again, and the Punjabi thighs and stuff as well. That when brilliant, he was the X factor actually for that game, batting, bowling, and fielding as well. And the way Virat Kohli at the end of the game obviously shook hands and patted his back and all as well would have given a world of confidence. I loved the interview that he gave with Harsha Bhogle and all as well. So looks like a confident man, and benching for about 6 matches, coming straight and doing that kind of a job. Brilliant. One thing though, I would really want a change here is you can't bench the world's best T20 batsman. So David Malan has to play today. I think Nicholas Puran's got to give him weight. So you can't bench him. Yes, absolutely.
So you want to see Malan? You think he'd be the key difference in today's game, particularly?
100%, because he obviously backed the middle order really, really well. And as I said, the best batsman in the T20 bought him at a really good price as well. You have to play him 100%.
Best batsman in the T20, Malan.
Yeah.
Anuj, are you going to take that? You're done. Are you going to take that? Best batsman in the T20, Malan. Is he the best batsman in the T20?
I really doubt if he is the best batsman in the world because his strike rate, in particular, is the way Nicholas Puran is playing over him. So for me, I will still back someone like Nicholas Puran because he brings an X factor to the side. It's just a matter of one game. If he clicks, then he is going to, he is going to make the way for Punjab in the playoff. But if David Malan comes to the side, I just see his strike rate. His strike rate is too overrated to be the number 1 player in the T20I.
There you go. You don't miss. Nobody messes with your dumb stats.
Jinxing it. He's
What's that, Uncle?
I said he's jinxing it. Just make sure that he. I know what you're trying to do. That's fine, mate. Don't worry.
I know what you're trying to do. Stop with your jadoo, trying to mess with me. Okay? Like, there's a little like a little voodoo.
Black magic.
Spreading his jinxing. Now, hi to Varnata. Varnata says Malan is the best batsman on the bench right now. Yeah. Brilliant. Lots of talk. People are looking forward to the fighting talk. I'm going to come to fighting talk in a minute. Hi, Varnata. Hello, Yuvraj. Hello, everybody else messaging it right now across our social media. Remember, this is the app you need to download. It's KTM First Games. Did we have a look at your predicted 11, Punjab?
Go for it. No, we've got to have a look. Yeah, go for it.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. No, we haven't done it yet, so I'm going mad. Punjab's 11. I'm going to tell me what you see when you look at that.
Yeah, Malan in for Puran 100% in this one. Probably, hopefully, Mayank Agarwal comes back. He's fit. Prabh Simran for him. Just the 2 changes. Otherwise, it's spot on.
Spot on. There you go. Couple of little tweaks there. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so that's how your predicted 11 looks. Let's have a look at your top picks for both teams here. Your top pick for Punjab and Delhi. Uncle, let's just start with you then. Rahul or the new boy? Who do you go with?
I'll take the new boy. Obviously, KL Rahul's been performing well, but I think Harpreet Brar, again, nobody knows what he does, batting, bowling wise. So he's the new kid of the block. So I will really pick Harpreet Brar for this one.
Okay, he's going for it. He's going to back the new talent. Over to Delhi then. What do you say, Yatar? Shaw or Dhawan?
I think Prithvi Shaw. I think the way he played in the previous match, I think he would be high on confidence. So, and Prithvi Shaw, he loves playing against sheer plays, and he would be ready to take on someone like Riley Meredith and even Mohammad Shani for that. For me, Prithvi Shaw is going to be first stopper today again.
All right. There you go. So Shaw and his Harpreet Brar as they're even Bharat is saying, oh, Harpreet Brar, Andrew Face. Okay, it's good. Keep it coming in. Keep your fan comments coming in wherever you are. I want to see your comments on the screen as we enter that time. Hold on, who's disappeared off the screen? Am I missing? Oh, Uncle. Okay. People have gone to put their fighting clothes on. That's what it is. Uncle's going to reappear in that screen in a minute. And he's going to have on like a silk robe. Right, let's get it going, people. It's time for some fighting talk. Let's start with Rajasthan versus the Sunrisers. We are going to have... who would like to go first out of my Rajasthan and Sunrisers? Anuj? Nitish?
Rajasthan today.
Rajasthan today. Okay, take it away, Rajasthan. Your 30 seconds of fighting talk starts.
I think Hyderabad is roasting, themselves. The management drift. David Warner's out, Williamson coming in. I mean, what I used to roast Hyderabad in the past years, they are roasting themselves in this year. Sitting at the bottom of the table. Also, we are at the 7th point, but I still believe that we have more formidable side than Hyderabad. It's just the matter of clicking to the day. But I still believe that Williamson can be the changing move for them. But for us, I believe against Rajasthan, this will not work. And surely it's going to be dal bati churma, no Afghani biryani, no biryani today from Hyderabad. Rajasthan balls, Allah ball all the way.
You are roasting yourself. You put on your own masala, put yourself in the oven, and turned it on. You've cooked yourself. You're creating your own tandoor. That's what he said. You roasted yourself by making the change that you did. I love it. Thank you. Give me the biryani line again, please. One more time. What was the biryani line?
See, there's not going to be any biryani today. Only dal bati churma for all of you.
I love the hands.
Sidhu style.
Okay. Right. We're crossing over then. Nitish, over to you then. For your 30 seconds of fighting talk, tell me why it's Sunriser Hyderabad's day, and tell me why the Royals are gonna crash and burn in a painful loss. Your 30 seconds starts now.
You won your only title way back in 2008. Even the kids now have white hair. It was that late. New captain, Sanju Samson at the helm. Woohoo! But the innocent fellow has no clue what to do. Kya karu? Kaise karu? I know double R's like to eat kachori, but biryani will be too hot to handle. And you will only say, my friend, don't be that atyachari. You pay 3 crores and have given a permanent slot to a player like Unadkat. Lol. After this, I have nothing to say in this fighting talk. Thank you.
Come on! I love your chat, Nitish. Love it. Look at the shiny king you are. Love it, love it, love it. Coming in already. Shiny king is spot on. Yeah, so very good. Wonderful stuff. That's what's going to go down. It's the Royals versus Sunrisers Hyderabad as the first game of the day. Now, the later game is going to be the other two. It's Punjab versus Yatharth, as far as I'm concerned. It's just him. They're just going to send him out onto the pitch. He's going to, don't worry, guys. I got this. So who's going to go first? Should we start with Punjab, seeing as you're there at the top of my screen? Uncle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Seconds.
Yeah, go for it.
Starts now.
No, absolutely. As I mentioned, this is going to be a big game for us, and then the Japs will do it this time around. So both Chris Gayle and Harpreet Brar, and then we probably have the left-arm fast bowler as well. Delhi's been playing really well, to be honest, but I think this is the day when Punjab is going to make the mark. And with a really solid team coming from a really good division, I think we'll do really well. And plus, as I said, the captain Cool's been around. Mayank Agarwal comes back in the team, and I really want David Malan to be back in the team as well. So yeah, I think Prithvi Shaw, it has to be the Shaw stopper this time. No more Prithvi anymore. And then obviously the top two in the batting lineup that they've got as well, I think they might not sort of do well, because there has come a point wherein the trajectory's got to go down now. So I think Punjab has got it in the pocket.
He thinks Punjab's got it in the pocket, but I've got to be honest, it was a very nice fighting talk. It was quite measured. It was it was almost like a business presentation. Listen, guys, here's what's going to happen. I'm looking at the stats, I'm looking at the figures, looking at the projections. I think it should go well. We've had some bumps along the way, but let's face it, right now, spirit's high. Let's go get them. It was measured. You're done. Hey, listen, don't feel you got to do the same. You can go straight in. Pow, pow, get the gloves on, get the claws out. Let's hear your 30 seconds, you're done, to tell me why it's your day, your time for Delhi starts now.
Yeah, I really wanted to get into the fighting talk, but I'm saying sorry everyone, but today I'm not going to go for the fighting talk. I'm just going to waste my 30 seconds, because last 2 times I went for the fighting talk against Rajasthan and RCB. I know what the result went in. So I'm really scared of Punjab. They are a really solid strike, and I think Punjab is going to win against Delhi. I'm just going to reverse jinx it so that I can speak after the post match.
Hold on a minute. He's like he's double bluffed me. He said, yes, today is Punjab's day. So I'm confused. It's a bit like when I say to my wife, I'm going to go out with the guys, and she goes, yeah, have a good time.
That's nothing wrong.
Why? Yeah. What are you doing? Maybe I don't want to go out. Maybe Punjab don't want to win today's game. He's like a Jedi master messing with our head. Like your Star Wars stuff going on here. Yeah. Okay, Jadu master. That's what you are. Okay. Different approach to fighting talk. Lots of lots of superstitions today. People, he's beardless. I don't know. Maybe he's removed all the hair from it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I don't know what you're doing for your superstitions, you're done. But you're right. A different kind of fighting talk today. Thank you, gentlemen, as always. But now, it's all about the love here on FanDuel. So yeah, we do that. Let's bring everybody back together. Let's have a look at the Fantasy 11 for Rajasthan versus the Sunrisers. This is our KTM First Games Fantasy 11. This is where we put together the best of the best of the best. And that's what we think the fantasy team should be. That's what we'll be doing for our fantasy side. Of course, when you're playing along with KTM First Games, you can pick your own players. You pick whoever you want. You want to score points for players that perform on the day. That's it. All those players in good form. Good stuff. That's our team there. And then for Delhi versus Punjab, this is our other fantasy team. Let's flick it over to the. There you go. Look at that. So excited to see those names. I love it. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. It's a Super Sunday. And that is your second game of the day, Punjab versus Delhi. Guys, I want to thank you as always, Ankar, Nitish, Anuj, and Yatharth. You guys are gentlemen. I love you. I hope you enjoy the day of cricket. Anuj, give us a smile. You're the most serious one. There you go. Everybody's smiling. It's a Super Sunday on behalf of FanDuel. We'll see you all soon.